What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be talking about NEO, the day it had today. We're also going to discuss the overall market, my outlook on the market, and we're just going to get into the technical analysis for NEO. Now, before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and let me know in the comments below, what's your opinion on NEO today? Did you like the price action? Is this a step that you like us doing, or do you think NEO needs to really, start getting it going? Just let me know in the comments below your opinion on NEO at this moment, right now, what you think about it. Now, with the NEO today, it was not a surprise, guys, if you watched it. It was up today. So, pretty much the whole day we were getting along. We were pushing up, we were making higher highs, all of that, right? We didn't really see any rejection, in the morning we saw a little dip, and then, in the afternoon it made up for it and started pushing up. So overall, NEO didn't have its usual day where it opens up and then drops down. Thank goodness, did not have that today. So it was what was needed. We needed this, guys. Definitely, if we sold off today, we'd be in some bad territory, to say the least, right? But still, we have some things I'm looking at. And, Friday is normally not anything too special, but I'm really looking at Friday to hopefully give us an indicator of what's going to happen for next week. I do think Friday, even though they're low volume and typically not a lot happens, I do think Friday is going to be an indicator of what's to come, and I'm going to tell you why. So what we're working with right now, guys, I drew this triangle right here. Now you can call it descending triangle, whatever. This is really a neutral triangle, meaning that it either breaks up to the upside or downside. There's not really a way it has to break up to. With an ascending triangle, it breaks up to the upside. This one's like kind of a neutral triangle. Some may call it a descending triangle and it has to break down to the downside. Nope, this is a neutral triangle, so it can break to the upside or downside. So something that you need to pay attention to and what actually happened today, where do we get rejected? Where do we fall down both times? This trend line. We've pushed up part of the day, first part of the day, morning session, came back down. Last part of the session, we pushed up, got rejected, right? So it's staying true to this downtrend right here. If we break above it, then that's where I was saying it's going to indicate where we're heading next week. So if we break above it, obviously that's what we want to happen. We want to break above it and pump up. So if we run the scenario that Friday's a sell-off, we could potentially see it coming down to here. We could potentially see it reaching, $36 if we do see that sell-off. So that's why I'm saying, Friday's typically not I don't, pay attention to really Fridays. I still watch the market, but I take it with a grain of salt. But tomorrow's a little bit of a different story, and that's why I think you guys need to watch out for NEO tomorrow. Because if we get that break above this trend line, then I think that's a forecast of what's to come for next week. We get the break above, that's setting us up for a bullish. If we don't get the break above, we're still in this triangle, so it's still a toss-up. It's a 50-50. Whereas if we get the break above, I'm more confident. I'm feeling confident, and I would even consider swinging some of NEO going into next week. So that's where I'm looking at NEO. Basically, what I'm looking at tomorrow is the break above this trend line, and the break would put us right at the support I've been talking about all week, 39.39. Notice how that's where the trend line is, guys. I told you, a couple videos ago and saying watch how we interact around 39.39. It needs to hold. Yesterday, we fell through and really started pumping down. Tomorrow, Friday, I'm telling you guys to watch it again. If we get the breakout above, then we are bullish next week. If we fail to do that, then we're just going to be in this choppiness, and eventually this triangle is going to bust out. It's going to bust out to the upside or the downside. Either one is going to happen. It's getting tighter and tighter in here. Now, with regards to the overall market, let's talk about that because, NEO, it was pumping today. The overall market was pumping, right? And, man, so last night, yesterday, if you missed my live stream, we were right here. And I said, guys, the market consolidated for 2 days in a row. Tech did. This does not happen often. And the market does not do this often where it just stays flat for 2 days in a row. You guys know that we've seen a huge amount of volatility. We've had huge days, and I can't remember last time where it just did this for 2 days straight. That was my telltale sign saying, hey, we're going to have an explosive day today. What did we do overnight? Shut up. What did we do in today's trade session? We didn't do anything. We stayed in the same range pretty much from where we broke out last night to. Yeah, we had a push up, we had a push down, but it stayed in the same range, which is another base. It made another base, and then what did it do at the end of the day? what did it do at the end of the day? If you were watching it, we had a huge pump up. Where was this at? It was somewhere in here. It was somewhere in here, guys. Yeah, it was this last 15 minutes right here. This last move came at the end of the day. So, once again, we got the base, we got the breakout. So what's going to happen tonight? Base and breakout tomorrow, we hit all-time highs. It's a huge possibility, and hopefully NEO does benefit from that, guys. So if the markets, chug along tomorrow, we hit all-time highs. Hopefully, NEO does see some pop. Let's break out this last high right here. Let's really get going on NEO. Let me know in the comments below. Are you optimistic in NEO tomorrow? Are you expecting much? Are you not expecting anything else? Are you expecting a red day? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Appreciate all the support, and I will see you in the next video.